Yeah, obviously hit some big ones, but throughout the game, he did that and, made the right play as well. So drew a crowd, got off the ball, didn't play in the crowd a ton, limited our turnovers only to 8, and then got favorable matchups and knocked them down, whether going to the basket or, rising up for a shot. So huge night by him, other guys as well, but definitely needed.
Did you say anything? It's a little familiar as it's unfolding from last game. I feel like the initial Jason guys kind of settled down.
Yeah, just not get stagnant. They start switching a little bit, and we knew what hurt us last game, so we wanted to get a little more movement, off ball action. They're going to switch certain things on ball, but we can do some different things off ball, and I think it freed us up a little bit to attack there. And at the end of the day, you got to make some shots, and against favorable matchups, not settle and get other guys involved, and did a better job of that tonight.
What does it say for your team in general to respond the way y'all did 2 nights after such a crushing loss, to come back on the road the way you were able to?
Yeah, we had the right resolve. We talked about it after that game, let an opportunity slip away, but, still have a chance to make it a better story, I guess. And so, we felt good going into it because we played so well for 3.5 quarters. Everybody's, like I said, pissed before the game. I said everybody's pissed about the outcome, but we knew how well we played throughout the series and let some things slip away, but never any doubt or, hangover from that game. We put it to bed the next day and look forward to getting it back to the Garden.
Feels like you found something with that Saris and Derek lineup. Derek, especially the connector in this game. What do you think from him and that unit together when you put him in there?
Yeah, they've been good all year, honestly, with Derek in the game. Got 4 guys that can create, space it out different, and their threats out there, and they defended a little bit differently. They got another guy to worry about other than spot up shooting. And just to get another guy that can initiate. They put their best defenders on certain guys and frees up others to get loose. And Derek is one of them that can, get downhill, make the right play, and initiate our offense with a little less pressure. So love what he's doing out there with that group.
What's the key to cutting down that run? A couple of times on Shannon before the corner. What sort of things you're talking about? What do you implement?
Yeah, we want to get solid shots, obviously, and not get stagnant. That was the main thing, not just get ISO heavy against their switching late. Understand what hurt us last game and how we can take advantage of those, not just for yourself, but get guys involved. I think we made more of the right plays, put us in some sets as well to get off the ball and where they're not switching as much. And then got to defend, get stops. We said, we had 10, 13-point lead. Shots are going to make or miss. You're going to take the right ones, but we could still defend at a high level and, keep them in the 90s, which was our goal. And so the defense was better down the stretch, but also a little bit more movement off ball and not getting bogged down as much ISO heavy.
When they hit that 3 to cut it to 6, what did you see in your team that was different from the other night?
Yeah, that we made some mistakes there. The main thing we talked about was, okay, they're going to make some shots, but let's limit them to 1 shot. That was the main thing that hurt us last game, and then transition, make them score in half court. So that was our main thing. They hit the 3, but we got a timeout, got a nice shot off for Jalen, extend the lead back up, and then loved our playmaking off the ball. I think we made much more plays tonight instead of watching Giannis go down the lane one-on-one. Guys were making plays and then finishing with the rebound, getting out running. So what we've done a lot of all series, but at that time in the game, we knew we had the lead and obviously had given one away and didn't want to replicate that.
You've been through a lot of playoff series as a player, as a coach. How much does it take to win a game like this on the road?
Yeah, I think it's shows it's a testament to what we've kind of been the second half of the season. I don't know if it affects us playing on the road as much as some other teams. We've been pretty good there, and I think our guys embrace that. But tough atmosphere. We both won 2 in each other's building now, so I don't know how much of a advantage the home court is to very evenly balanced teams record-wise and different personnel-wise, but play each other tough, and so have to go do it at the Garden, not relying on home court advantage, being that they already beat us there twice.
How much the last 2 games have kind of changed how they defended out a little bit, and Jason's been able to take advantage of that. Just how big has his shot taking ability been to put pressure on the defense?
Yeah, they can kind of out hurt them early in the series, and they try to take that away, but it opens up other things for other guys, and so we know we can take advantage of those, but as I've said all year with those guys, it's the ISO or the switch or the mismatch is not just for them. And they're doing a good job balancing, taking the shots and also penetrating and drawing the crowd and getting other guys looks. So that's all you can ask from those guys, our leading scorers. We depend on them to do that. But if they want to take Al out, it opens other things up for us. And I think we've taken advantage of that the last few games.
After game 5, where Taylor just getting the first switch he could and then go for that, how important was it tonight to keep finding more switches so you can technically wait for them?
Yeah, we were very deliberate about that. Me being connected and communicating on the fly. For certain guys, we want to pick on. And at times, Giannis got fouls. We got a little heavy going after him and kind of got bogged down. And we went away from that pretty quickly and wanted to still pick on their lesser defenders. And it takes the team out there. One guy may think he has an advantage, but you got a better or weaker defender on you. And it's on everybody to recognize that, not just us on the sideline. And so I think we did a good job of that. And like I said, not just trying to score on that cross match. It was more so getting everybody involved as well.
How do you feel like this year, like the challenges, the kind of attention, the comebacks you guys had almost prepared you for these moments, kind of single defender as opposed to things like
Yeah, I think it's benefited us. We grew a tremendous amount early in the season due to some of our struggles. Went on a stretch of winning a bunch of games by 20 plus, but had some tests late in the year that were good for us and understood that playoffs is coming. And those are going to be important for us to go through some tight games that we won late in the year. And so we kind of run the gamut on every situation, winning and losing. And I think that's benefited us as coaches to understand our team and what we want to look for, but also put our guys in a high pressure situations.
You guys got more offensive rebounds in them, especially after last game. What did you just think of the effort there and having all this ball?
Yeah, it's an emphasis. I mean, they had been out shooting us by about 10. It's 87 tonight. And our thing is keeping them off the glass. That's a huge point of it. Obviously, how it hurt us last game, but to only give up 11 second chance points and 6 in the second half and only give up 7 offensive rebounds, obviously night and day from last game when they got 17 for 20 points and outshot us by 10. So that's a big part. And finish with the board before we can get out and go.
There were some moments where the offense started to get really bogged down. We were mentioning you would either make a sub or there would just be a dead ball situation. You guys would come out and actually run a full play. How important tonight was it to just make sure that you would get subs out there to make sure everybody could just change?
Yeah, that was a part of it. Some of the lineups, allow them to defend a different way. And like I said, bringing Derek in there stretches the floor a little bit, have someone else to worry about. But our main thing was getting into sets that we like. Not, we want to play with pace, and I'm never going to be the coach that wants to stop and call a play every time down court. We rely on our guys to understand what we're looking for. But at the same time, when you do see it getting stagnant or we're trying to pick on Giannis because of his fouls, I think it took us away from what was working well in the first 3 quarters. So we got away from that pretty quickly and got back to off-ball movement, which we had some success with.
Final question for you, Ime.
Is Marcus okay?
Yes, whatever happened, yes. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, he's in there cheering, so he's all right.
Thank you.
Thank you.